come from?
I know it.
Where were you?
I was hiding the whole time.
Looks like Alice is having a ball.
Oh, Alice is having a ball. This is the day, Drew Crisp.
Bo Chancy.
That's right. I didn't know if I'd said my name yet.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure.
I don't know if people, do they care? It's like, if they don't know, do they need to know the name?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drew Crisp.
Drew Crisp.
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 That's my, if I'm frustrated at myself, a lot of times sporting, events, Crisp. It just means do better. Come on. You got this. Crisp.
Yeah, I've started saying it.
Chance.
No, Crisp.
Oh, okay.
Every time I do something unathletic, Crisp. It's not very often.
Time I do something unathletic. Every time I make a joke that doesn't work. Crisp.
You remember last week we were having a conversation?
That's right.
Like not on camera.
Yeah.
People don't.
Very few of those.
Yeah, every now and then we bump into each other and it's like, oh, hi.
Yep.
And I told you that I know how to fall.
Yes, pratfall.
Pratfall.
Yep.
I'm not classically trained.
Okay.
Have you been trained in the pratfall?
There was a course one time where
Did you take it?
Yes. It was I took a lot of theater growing up, and they brought in a guy that showed us, but I wasn't very good at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think mine's just experience.
Yeah.
Like falling on purpose.
That's right. A friend of mine, his dad was a stuntman.
Really?
And he taught his son how to fall downstairs. And
okay, well now that's a whole other
So we would be at a place that had stairs, and he would just fall down the stairs.
Seriously?
Yes. And
That's
it was
fun.
like, I couldn't believe he just did that.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Okay. If the camera was on me, I would try.
Okay.
Don't get any ideas. I enjoy a good on purpose fall. For the right get.
For the right get. That's it. For the right get.
For the right get. My kids all know how to fall pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think is the trick? Like, what do you got to keep in mind?
Well, I mean, things like if you're putting your hands out like to catch, it's how you're absorbing the impact.
Okay.
If you're absorbing it, straight and things like that, joints and things get broken, and so you hit and you roll, you know.
You got to be loose, right? I mean,
you got to be loose and realize it's gonna, it's not that bad. Let your gluteus maximus.
Yeah.
Yeah, my booty can take a fall.
Can take a duty.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
well,
that's
no.
weird. I don't know. All right.
Okay.
Welcome to This Is the Day. All right. Like Alice, I intend to have a ball.
We are all going to have a ball.
This
This is true.
play ball.
Play ball. Car.
Game off. Game on.
Game
Verse of
on.
the day.
Right now.
Let's do this. John 14:27.
Look at.
Jesus is speaking. He says, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." I'll read it again. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. All right, Crisp. What jumps out at you there?
Peace I leave you. Just that first phrase. He stands at the boat and he says, "Peace, be still," to the waves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, has this command over nature. I just think this shalom, this peace that he has, that's I'm always trying to access and understand. That he would leave that with us, and that we would have access to that, and that it's not of this world. I don't know. There's a lot.
Yeah. The word my peace.
Yep.
I give you really, really jumps out to me. Like I want his peace. Like he doesn't give as the world gives, because we have a tendency to think of, well, yeah, I just want some peace. And so with that, I mean, maybe we picture, laying on a beach, next to the ocean and the sound of waves, or we're going to our happy place, or what do I need circumstantially around me? What environmentally do I need in order to have peace? Well, all of those things are fleeting and circumstances change, but his peace, he doesn't give us the world gives. He gives us his peace. He says, my peace. And what I love about that is, Jesus was always, telling his disciples, I'm going to leave, but I will send a comforter. And you will have my Holy Spirit inside of you so that his peace dwells in us. A living peace. He dwells inside of us. And so what a wonderful gift that we have where we don't have to be troubled or afraid.
Yeah. I would wonder if in this moment, as we're kind of cursory talking about this, like if we would ask people who are watching, like, do you have his peace?
Absolutely.
Like, is that a word you would use for your current mental state or your circumstance right now? Would you say, I'm at peace?
People might be like, what? What, peace? Are you kidding me? I got this, and I got this, and I got this. There's no peace.
There's no way to have peace.
How can I have peace?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
My
got peace. He's got peace.
Yeah.
It's perfect peace.
Yep.
Yeah. That does transcend all understanding.
Right.
I love that thought that in Scripture, the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, it blows our minds. It can't even be like explained. Like I want to explain it. Like when you have peace with God, everything is like okay. Like I don't have to be troubled or afraid because I know He's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that the circumstances aren't real. Oh, there's a storm. Yes, there is a storm. The boats are rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boats are rocking. We're taking on water. Yep.
That's right.
But at peace.
Yep. That's right. And I do think it starts with that peace with God, right?
For sure.
The peace treaty that the Prince of Peace has made with us and God. And if we can reconcile that through the cross of Christ, then the peace around us, our circumstances, our relationships begin to...
We're no longer enemies of God.
No longer enemies.
We're not at war against Him. Rather, we are yielded to His will and who He declares that we are. And in that, there is such a peace in identity.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's where so much of our conflict is generated from not being at peace with who we are. So then, if I'm having conflict with another person, well, I need to prove to you who I am. I need to get the upper hand. I've got to pay you back. I've got to establish, my dominance or identity in this situation. But if you have peace, it's like, no, I'm good.
Yep.
What's that? Yeah.
I love that.
Be.
I can be.
I can just be. Yeah. So do not let your hearts be troubled or afraid. So with that, I would say, when our hearts are troubled and they're all in turmoil and it's coming out of us. That's how you know. What's coming out of me? Is anger coming out of me? Is nastiness coming out of me? Is cruelty coming out of me? Are accusations coming out of me? Is finger pointing coming out of me? Is slander, coming out of me? What's coming? Okay, if it's trouble that's coming out of me, well, then I'm troubled.
Yeah.
So I've abandoned the peace that He's given me, and I want to go like, oh, hey, I should probably just dig in there and see what's going on.
Yep. A book that rocked me in high school when I read it was Great Expectations.
Dickens?
Yeah, Dickens. Mrs. Havisham. And, has a tragedy in her life and then stops all of the clocks at that exact time. Ooh. Like basically saying, I will not move on.
Yeah.
And I wonder in our own lives, where are the clocks stopped? You talk with people, I even have things that will come up from a narrative of 10, 15 years ago of some of these things I'm holding that won't allow peace, His peace, to enter into it.
Sometimes they're small things.
Right.
And that can be a really hard thing to identify is because we will diminish that and say, well, it's not a big deal and it doesn't matter. But it was, and it is. And we are troubled and we are afraid. So it's not a matter of denying that and saying, well, I'm gonna bury that deeper. It's gonna come out. It's gonna erupt. It's coming. So instead, identify it and go, well, regardless of how small that may seem, it matters. And so to have peace with God and to trust Him with that, which is tough because when we're talking about identity, a lot of times those wounds or things we've experienced, we take them on as our identity. And we're like, no, I've earned this.
Right.
This is mine, and I need this. And so when Jesus is like, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I'll give you rest. It's like, well, no, I don't. I'm going to hold this. This is mine.
Yep.
He's like, no, I'll take that.
Yep. And if you get in this pattern that I get into of like a self-loathing because I can't move on, you know, it's like,
right.
come on, move. You know this. This is your identity, and then that becomes my identity of a self-loathing, you know, person. It's like, why? This is not the piece.
Spiral of shame.
Welcome to the spiral of shame. This is not fun. I'm having the worst time.
Yeah.
What are you doing here, 7th grade girlfriend? Oh, man.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Sometimes
There's a lot of jokes in my head, or I just gotta stop.
I feel like every one of those jokes is rooted in truth.
Yep.
Your counselor's not getting paid enough. That's that.
Not at all. No, I think 80 an hour is just fine.
Okay.
All right. I'm just kidding.
We got a calendar page.
We do.
Hey, by the way, we are all in favor of seeing counselors.
For sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Ace the other day was like, Dad, you probably need to see a counselor. I'm like, I do.
I do.
He's like, why wasn't I told?
What's wrong?
I'm like, no, regular, it's regular checkups.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you opened your eyes? What's wrong?
Hey.
No.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. All right. Speaking of what's wrong.
The calendar.
The calendar. This calendar page that resides here. This is the day. It's a fun fact.
Fun fact.
Got a fun fact for you, Drew. You know what I like to say? Fun fact.
Fun fact.
I don't know why I love saying it so much. Fun fact. You ready
When you
for-
say it that way, it immediately goes. I immediately go. I don't know if I want to hear this.
I know. Well, that's good. I'm a good communicator. Fun fact. New Jersey has the highest concentration of shopping malls. Fun fact.
New Jersey?
Yeah, I'll read it again.
Really?
Fun fact.
Okay.
New Jersey has the highest concentration of shopping malls. Fun fact.
Fun fact. Okay. Okay. Interesting.
I think I know why it bothers me.
Why?
Because people who say fun fact are annoying.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Right. It's rarely fun.
I'm going to Cliff Clavin you to death right now. Fun fact. Fun fact, you're annoying.
It's dying, right? The shopping malls.
Shopping malls?
They're dying.
What? Why?
I mean, I
understand.
went into one in Concord,
Okay.
New Hampshire. You familiar with this one? What's it called? Pleasant
Steeplegate.
Yes. Okay.
I don't think that's a mall.
It was sad. It was sad. I got sad. I'm in a mall and I'm sad. It's like there's like 3 stores, literally. And I went into all of them because I was like, I gotta give you some.
Did you buy anything?
No, did not buy anything. That's why.
You weren't that sad, huh?
Well, this is what we do, right? We go and then we get on our phones and they're like, oh, it's $5 cheaper at Amazon. All right, I'm not gonna buy here.
Sure.
I could wait a day. Yeah. But the outlet malls,
Okay.
those are on the rise, right? Those are strong.
I don't know.
Tanger, whatever he's doing, he's fine.
Yeah. Well, I think just basically New Jersey's about to have a lot of empty retail space.
A lot of empty retail
So
space.
maybe what they're.
So what do we do with the steeplegates and all that in New Jersey? What do those buildings become? Amazon warehouses? What a
Maybe so. I thought about how Sears. Mm-hmm. Sears, they've like really gone under.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe I don't know how they're hanging on, or
Right.
if the name's just kind of there, or I mean, we make up all these rules for how large companies can continue to exist or whatever. But I was thinking about them. Their original heyday was in mail order.
That's true. The
Technology of the mail service.
That's right.
And the catalog, so printing and and being able to distribute that and then have people do mail, like they would mail it in with with payment, and then you could buy a house
yeah. You
then
can buy
that-
a house through Sears?
through Sears.
The catalog?
Like going online and buying a house. You could do this
Wow.
over a century ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a house would be delivered.
Yep. I remember looking through the catalog and just being like, they have everything.
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 Everything. It was, Sears and Roebuck. And you
Okay.
could get basically everything you needed
Yep.
in that mail order catalog.
Yep. I bet you that's what happened. I bet you that's the story. Bezos was just looking through a catalog, and he was like,
I got this.
I got this.
Let's run that back.
Let's run that back. I overheard Kaylee, she was on a phone call with some friends, and one person was like, yeah, I didn't know that you could get used books on Amazon.
What?
And I was like,
Somebody, wait,
huh?
wait, like a human
being.
A human
who wasn't like 4 years old, has been around, like, hold on, that's how it started, okay.
Yeah, believe me, I know. You know how much the author sees from those sales? Do you? Nothing.
I'm telling you, man.
Let's say, I could buy this new for $11.99.
Right.
Or get the one that was bought and given to a relative who never opened it and was like, why'd you give me this cheesy Christian book? I can buy that one.
Like, pay me to take
for
it.
35 cents.
Yeah.
I want to get on that.
Well, that's it. You go to college, right? You get your book list, and you're like, oh, cool, $15,000 for all these books.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'll go to Amazon and, yep.
Yeah.
That's the way you survive.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Shopping mall.
Fun fact!
Fun fact!
All right. We also have a national day to celebrate.
Yes,
Every
we
day
do.
we're celebrating.
That's
Today
right.
is Play Tennis Day.
Play tennis.
Play
day.
tennis.
You play a lot of tennis.
I do. I play some tennis.
Yep.
I'm an enjoyer of the tennis, and I brought some tennis in
Oh,
for
here we
us.
go.
'Cause it's hard, like right
Here we
know,
go.
It's cold outside, but I brought in the. I got my portable table tennis here.
So you just bring this everywhere you go.
Everywhere I go, it's usually in my back pocket, but
Restaurants.
I had it already. It was already out. This is supposed to like pop out or something.
We got it. We got it.
Oh, I'm doing the. I am. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, so that guy goes.
This guy goes right here.
Okay.
Can you hold that right there?
I sure can.
Put a finger right
Yep.
there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, we got to set up our net.
Okay.
Okay, got a couple of rackets. You want?
Yeah.
Well, they're both the same.
Yeah, I'll take the black blue one.
Okay, I'll take the black one. All right. Okay.
And then you just leave the table as is, right?
Well, yeah, why? It's table
Okay.
tennis.
It's table tennis, so you just gotta.
You don't gotta get all fancy here.
So you do this. Okay.
All right, let's try to get a little. Let's try to get a little P-I-N-G.
Okay, let's get the movement down.
Yeah. Okay. You ready?
Yep. Are you supposed to let it bounce?
Well, we can.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Okay, that
Okay.
one's down.
Oh my goodness
Let's go.
gracious! Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh, that's great.
You gotta watch for the cup. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
All right, here we go, here we go.
All right. Oh my goodness!
Oh, you were out.
No, that's off, right? That's you. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, this is so fun.
that was a good one.
Off the table. There's like 4 holes you can get.
Oh. All right, one more point.
Okay, one point. Here we go.
Winner take all.
Oh, come on. Nope.
I think it hit.
Did it hit?
I think
I
so.
didn't see it. I was running.
Our ball boy. Okay, here. All right.
Look, this is fun.
Crisp!
Yeah, crisp.
Crisp!
That's fun. So yeah, you'll just find yourself at an Applebee's, and you'll say, "Well, while we wait, you guys wanna play a little tennis?
Little table tennis.
Little table tennis."
Little Applebee's table tennis.
Excuse me, sir. You're disturbing our other guests.
My ping pong ball, it's in your water glass.
It's in your and you and your friend just. "Ah! Honey, can we move tables?
No, Summer, you will stay.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I didn't know you had the paddle skills.
Well, I don't.
That's kind of exciting. I may want to.
Yeah, I mean.
May want to have a little match today.
Absolutely. When it comes to table tennis, I have more experience in that than the tennis.
Yeah,
You know,
understand.
I find getting the ball over the net in real tennis very difficult. It's a difficult thing to do.
Net's a little higher.
A little higher, a little farther away.
A little bigger net.
But some people, and probably you included, they know exactly where they're putting it.
Pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not an easy sport.
I'm not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
I'm not too shabby.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Okay.
Fun fact.
Speaking of fun, we do a little Trivial Pursuit.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
6 questions on a Trivial Pursuit card. I'm going to guess it all 6. I want you to guess it all 6. If you get them all right, you get a congratulatory Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box. It's been a while. I want some Pop Rocks.
Yep.
Fun fact. We have the original 1981 edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit and the 40th anniversary. Oldest cards, newest cards, dealer's choice.
I went new.
You win new.
Yep.
All right, new cards.
Blue.
Blue, geography.
In which country would you be served chimichurri with steak? Am I saying that right? In which country would you be served chimichurri? chimichurri. Chimichurri with steak.
See, this question is garbage.
Garbage.
Because I've had that in this country.
Okay, right.
Usually it's at a Mexican food place. So I don't know if they want Mexico or Spain, or maybe it's like more specific, chimichurri.
Chimichurri with steak.
Maybe I'm not thinking the right thing. Brazil, like a Brazilian steakhouse. There's that. Brazil.
Argentina.
Argentina. Come on.
So specific. Is that where it started, or I don't know? I mean, I've never had it.
What is just a mean question?
Is it just like a seasoning? Okay.
That's what I call my slice serve. I'm gonna serve you the chimichurri.
The chimichurri. Are you ready for my chimichurri?
I'm like Jesus. I didn't come to be served, but to serve.
Oh, that is a Christian table tennis T-shirt right there.
Do you want to serve first? Yeah, I want to serve first.
Yes.
Because I'm like Jesus.
I didn't come to be served. I came to serve. You about to get served.
You about to get served up in her. Sir, it's my job to serve. No. Back off, Applebee's waiter.
There is more than one server in this restaurant.
Pink, entertainment.
Which video game includes an updated terminal map with its 2016 Infinite Warfare edition as a pre-order bonus?
Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare video game includes an updated terminal map with its 2016 Infinite Warfare edition as a pre-order bonus.
Call of Duty?
Call of Duty is correct. Correct. The map resembles a space station terminal to match the game's theme.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Gotta need that map. You gotta have the map.
What is the Call of Duty?
To serve.
I just picture.
That's your. What? That's our Call of Duty? Yellow?
Yellow history.
Okay. What Italian-American governor of New York, here we go, an esteemed orator, was the first guest on Larry King's interview show, CNN, 1985?
Okay.
Italian-American governor of New York, esteemed orator, was the first guest on Larry King's interview show, CNN, 1985.
Governor of New York?
Governor of New York.
Okay. Wow. I have no idea. Did you know?
I know the last name.
Bugatti. I don't know.
I know the last name.
Okay. Giuliani, but he was mayor. Cuomo. Is it Cuomo? Was their dad
It's
like
Mario Cuomo.
Mario
Cuomo. His son Andrew was elected governor of New York in 2010.
So it's Cuomo.
Yep. Mario Cuomo. Yep. Would you rather have a son that's a governor or like a reporter, like a journalist?
Governor.
Okay.
What kind of question was that?
Well, I mean, it's like he's got these two sons. It's like, I'm proud of both my sons, but I love this one. He's okay. Purple. In ancient Greek...
Art and literature.
Purple, art and literature. In ancient Greek and Egyptian mythology, a sphinx has the head of a human and the body of which animal?
Sphinx.
Head of a human, body of which animal?
What animal is that?
Sphinx. Greek and Egyptian mythology.
The Sphinx.
Sphinx.
Dog. I don't know what animal it is. Lion?
Lion. You got
always
it.
the
He got a
lion.
lion. He got a lion.
Lion.
Yep. Green.
Green, science nature.
Which bird's extinct relative, whose bones were found in Antarctica, stood as tall as LeBron James and weighed about as much too? Bird's extinct relative, whose bones were found in Antarctica, stood as tall as LeBron James and weighed about as much too.
Those. Big Bird's great aunt. Her name was Bertha.
Bertha, Big Bird's aunt.
So I'm naming a current bird
Yeah.
that had an extinct relative.
Extinct relative that was as tall as LeBron James and weighed as much as LeBron James.
Ostrich.
They're looking for penguin. Dubbed the Colossal Penguin. It stood 6'8" and weighed 250 pounds. A giant penguin.
I would love
That would be
to
amazing.
meet a giant penguin. Fun fact! Can you just imagine?
Man. Sally, we need to rethink that colonizing Antarctica plan.
Yes.
Okay. If there's giant penguins, we need to rethink it.
Man, where'd they? Are they? They're all gone?
They're all gone, I guess.
Oh,
They're
that's
extinct.
sad. I want to see a giant penguin.
Okay. Orange.
Orange Sports and Leisure.
What is the Russian name for nesting dolls? The Russian name for nesting dolls. How's your Russian?
I've only called them nesting dolls.
No. What a trivial piece of knowledge.
Gorsh.
They're looking for matryoshka.
Matryoshka.
MatryOshka. Is that how you would say that?
Did I get anything right? I got something right.
You got lion.
Lion? Oh,
Yep.
sure, yeah.
I give you lion.
That was
Call of
right.
Duty. You got Call of
Oh,
Duty.
Call of Duty. That's all
Call of Duty. Yeah.
right.
Okay.
We do a little review.
Day.
All right, our daily devotion in 140 characters or less. Our thought for the day says Christians are not merely consumers of God, they are participants in his divine plan of redemption. Then the verse is 2 Corinthians 5:20. We are therefore Christ's ambassadors, as though God were making his appeal through us. We implore you on Christ's behalf, be reconciled to God. We're not merely consumers of God, we're participants in his divine plan of redemption. Love that.
Yes.
So good.
Yes.
Not just consuming.
We get to contribute. We get to
Yeah.
participate.
We're called. I mean,
Yes.
that would be our call of duty to be
Yes.
ambassadors. I mean, you think about this, like our role in the kingdom and who God declares that we are and the new identity that he gives us that has peace with him.
Yep.
Now we become ambassadors of that peace where his peace is coming out of us and we're helping others to be reconciled to God. Ambassadors.
Man.
Yeah.
And so much of what religious expressions have done is come and consume.
Consume.
Yep.
Consume,
Come and sit and
consume,
consume, and then
consume.
once you get your little morsel, then head on out, and we'll see you next week
Yeah.
to come get your morsel.
I know that was it's always been troubling, you know, like, you know, to have like to have spaces where we come together, but it's like I need to get my God fix. I mean, and there's language that's kind of used like that. I need my midweek pick me up. I need my
There it is.
and I'm not ridiculing that or making fun of it. I mean, there is something invigorating about gathering together with other people for worship and life giving, and all that can be really healthy. But if that becomes like the essence of who we are in Christ, wow, that is woefully insufficient.
For sure.
And I mean, not even close to what he has in store for us. When we gather for worship, most of the time, for most people who are in Christ, that ought to be an overflow of expression of what he's doing in us all the time. As opposed to like the sum of all of it. Like,
Yep.
yeah, I'm going to come and get my God for the week.
That's right.
By the way, we can do the same thing. You know, this is the day. I'm going to get my God for today. Or, with the Bible app, I'm going to get my God for the day. No, he is with us. We are with him all the time.
Yep. We are walking in the Spirit.
That's right.
We're moving.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sweet. Be ambassadors.
Ambassadors.
Yeah, of
What a
his
word.
peace. Let's go. This is the day.